मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया के लिए हम इक्वेशन फाइंड कर रहे हैं कि मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया किसी बॉडी का कितना होता है. There is a body, extended body of irregular shape, made up of particles, different particles, say particle of mass m1, particle of mass m2, particle of mass m3, and the distance, perpendicular distance of these particles from the axis of rotation is different. The perpendicular distance of particle of mass m1 is r1 from the axis of rotation. The body is rotating about this axis of rotation with constant angular speed omega. This axis of rotation, I write it as AB. AB is the axis of rotation, and the body is moving with constant angular speed omega about this axis of rotation AB. So, angular speed omega is constant for every particle. For particle of mass m1 at distance r1, angular speed is omega. Angular speed for all the body, all the points remain same. Suppose I make this pen rotating about an axis. Here, my my finger my finger is the axis of rotation. This is the axis of rotation, and it is rotating like this. So how much angle, say if I say this dot, no, there are some printed material Natraj. If this n, if this n rotate an angle 30 degree in 5 seconds, so how much this j will rotate in 5 seconds? How much angle this j rotate? If n rotate angle 30 degree in 5 seconds, so how much will this j rotate in 5 seconds? How much angle? Obviously, because both are on the same body, they will describe the same angle. They will move the same angle, whether it is n or j. But the speed of j is larger because it's larger distance from the axis of rotation. The speed of linear speed of n is smaller because of a smaller distance from the axis of rotation. The velocity is different. The velocity of n is smaller because its distance from the axis of rotation is smaller. Linear velocity, the relation between linear velocity and the angular velocity is given by, what is the relation between linear velocity and it is v equals r omega. You must remember it. V equals this, v equals r omega. V is the linear speed, linear velocity, omega is the angular speed. So here linear velocity of particle of mass m, linear velocity of particle of mass m, v1 equals r1 omega meter per second. Then kinetic energy of particle of mass m, kinetic energy half m v1 square. Okay, what is v1? r1 omega, half m, half m1, sorry, half m1 r1 square omega square joule. This is the kinetic energy of this particle, kinetic energy of the particle which has mass m1. This is the kinetic energy of particle. Correct. Kinetic energy of other particles. Kinetic energy of other particles. K2 equals half m2 r2 square omega square. K3 equals half m3 r3 square omega square. And for nth particle, This whole body is made up of n particles. N particles. N is the number of particles of mass m1, m2, m3. So for nth particle, Kn equals half mn Rn square omega square. These are the kinetic energies of different particles of mass m1, m2, m3 and so on. What is the kinetic energy? What is the kinetic energy of entire body? What is the kinetic energy of entire body? पूरी body की kinetic energy कितनी? How much is the kinetic energy of this body, entire body? Then kinetic energy of body equals what? Sum of kinetic energies of constituting particles. जिस पार्टिकल से ये मिलकर के बनी है उस सबकी काइनेटिक एनर्जी जुड़कर हो जाएगी काइनेटिक एनर्जी ऑफ होल बॉडी. सो काइनेटिक एनर्जी ऑफ बॉडी के इक्वल्स काइनेटिक एनर्जी ऑफ particle of mass m1. How much? It is half m1 r1 square omega plus kinetic energy of particle of mass m2. How much it is? Half m2 r2 square omega up to kinetic energy of particle of mass mn, nth particle, half mn rn square omega. So what is common in this equation? You know clearly, half and omega square is common. Half m1 r1 square plus m2 r2 square up to mn rn square, and what is more common? Omega is common. Omega is common. So kinetic energy equals half m1 r1 square m2 r2 square mn rn square into omega. Then kinetic energy equals half. Now I write this whole as a new symbol. As a new symbol. It is the sum. It is the sum of product of mass of particle and the square of perpendicular distance. What is this one? m1 r1 square. What is this one? Mass of particle m1. Mass of particle. This is the perpendicular distance from the axis of rotation ka square. This is the square of perpendicular distance from the axis of rotation. This is what? This is the product of mass and the square of perpendicular distance of particle from the axis of rotation. So I write it with a new kind of expression. It is the sum. This symbol represents sum, summation from particle 1 to n. From I equals 1 to n mi ri square into omega square. It is nothing new. This is nothing new. It means this whole m I r I. What is the value of I? I start from 1 up to n, and this symbol represents the sum. Sum of what? Sum of what? Sum of product of mass and the square of perpendicular distance for particle 1 to particle n. ये पूरा का पूरा रखा गया. Now we consider one more thing. Now let this summation from I equals 1 to n mi ri square equals I. हमने इस पूरे को एक नए सिंबल से रिप्रेजेंट किया. What is that symbol? That symbol is I. that symbol is I. Then kinetic energy becomes half I omega square joule. This is what? This is the kinetic energy of a body rotating about given axis, with constant angular speed. This is the kinetic energy. Since it is the kinetic energy due to rotational motion. So we have to say rotational. It is the rotational kinetic energy of body rotating about a given axis with constant angular speed omega. Omega लिखो या मत लिखो. It is the rotational kinetic energy of body rotating about given axis with constant angular speed omega. But we have another equation for kinetic energy. For kinetic energy in linear motion, we have another equation. Kinetic energy of a body in linear motion equals half mv square joule. This is the kinetic energy of body moving in a straight line, with constant velocity v. V velocity लिखने जरूरी नहीं, with constant velocity v. The two equations are very similar to each other. 1 by 2, 1 by 2. This represents the kinetic energy. The other equation also represent the same thing, kinetic energy. The same physical quantity, kinetic energy. 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Omega is the angular speed in rotational motion, in angular motion. So we have its analog. Its analog of analog. What is this analog? Linear velocity in linear motion. This is the angular velocity in angular motion. This is the linear velocity in linear motion. So there is very similarity of these between these two expressions. So what can you say about this mass and I? What can you say about this mass m and I? What I the role that is played by linear velocity in linear motion is the same role as played by this angular speed in angular motion. जो काम लीनियर मोशन में लीनियर स्पीड ने किया, वही काम रोटेशनल मोशन में एंगुलर स्पीड ओमेगा ने किया. 1 by 2 is common. Both represent the kinetic energy. So what can you say about this I and M? What can you say about I and M? Of course,
And
M is the
sir, M is the
mass of body. Okay.
And I is the moment of inertia.
These are the representation, just representation. But what can you find the similarity between these two? Now see the similarity. The kinetic energy in first equation, the kinetic energy in second equation. 1 by 2 in first equation, 1 by 2 in first equation. Angular velocity in angular motion, linear velocity in linear motion. So what may be the similarity between this I and M? Yes, Prakhar.
सर ऐसा लग रहा है सर, मतलब ये जो है काइनेटिक एनर्जी जो इनर्शिया और स्पीड के, मतलब इनर्शिया वेलोसिटी के स्क्वायर का प्रोडक्ट है, वो तो मास का प्रोडक्ट नहीं है, इसमें इनर्शिया का प्रोडक्ट है.
हाँ, ये तो बिल्कुल क्लियर दिखाई दे रहा है, लेकिन फिर भी इस I और M को आप कैसे रिलेट कर सकते हो? हाँ बताओ वर्णिका.
सर M जो है वो लीनियर मोशन में मोमेंटम है और I जो है वो रोटेशनल मोशन में मोमेंटम है, वो सर इनर्शिया है।
हाँ हाँ हाँ, फिर से बताओ, फिर से बताओ।
सर एम जो है वो लीनियर मोशन में इनर्शिया और आई जो है वो रोटेशनल मोशन में इनर्शिया।
हाँ, अब आई बात, बिल्कुल सही पकड़ में, सही पकड़े हैं वर्णिका जी, सही पकड़े हैं। m is the measure of inertia in linear motion. So we can say here, whatever it is I, whatever it is, it is the measure of inertia in rotational motion. That's why it is represented by capital I. I is the inertia in rotational motion. Why? Because m is the inertia in linear motion. So the role played by mass in linear motion is same as role played by I in rotational motion. जो काम लीनियर मोशन में कर रहा है मास, वही काम कर रहा है रोटेशनल मोशन में ये आई। लीनियर मोशन में मास क्या है? इनर्शिया। तो फिर रोटेशनल मोशन में आई भी क्या होना चाहिए? आई भी होना चाहिए इनर्शिया। एंड हैज दिस आई रिप्रेजेंट inertia in rotational motion or rotational inertia. I is the rotational inertia. I is the inertia in rotational motion. M is the inertia in linear motion. So I in rotational motion is analog to mass in linear motion. I is the, we say that I is equivalent to I in rotational motion. I in rotational motion is equivalent to mass. I in rotational motion is equivalent to mass in linear motion. Mass in linear motion. So what is mass in linear motion? In linear motion, mass is the measure of inertia. Mass is the measure of inertia in linear motion, and hence I must be the measure of inertia. Obviously, rotational inertia in rotational motion. I must be the measure of inertia in rotational motion because m is the measure of inertia in linear motion. In linear motion, mass is the measure of inertia. So whatever I must be the measure of inertia rotational in rotational motion, and hence it is called rotational inertia. Hence I is called rotational inertia, or specifically it is called moment of inertia. It is called moment of inertia. Now what is I? From this equation, you have substituted something. You have substituted it. Summation from I equals to 1, MIRI square equals I. So what is I? For what is I? For an extended body, for a three-dimensional extended body, I equals the summation from 1 to n what? MIRI square, kilogram meter square. There is one basic difference. The measure of inertia in linear motion has a unit kilogram, but the measure of inertia in rotational motion has unit kilogram meter square, because it also depends upon the distance of particle from the axis of rotation. If the body is made up of a single particle, for a point object, I is equals to what? MR square kilogram meter square. अगर सिर्फ कोई बॉडी है made up of just one point, the point of mass, the mass of this point is m, then its moment of inertia is mr square.
विजिबल्स टू आर कैसे आ गई तो ऊपर?
v equals r omega कैसे आ गया? Here I v1 equals r1 omega.
यस सर.
For a point object, moment of inertia I equals m r square किलोग्राम मीटर पर सेकेंड. अब यहाँ से कुछ हम और डिटेल इसकी समझते हैं. मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया, सपोज दिस इज ए axis of rotation, it is axis of rotation AB, I write it AB. AB is the axis of rotation. Here it is a point object, point body, the mass of body is m, the mass of body is m, and it is at a distance of r1. It is rotating about this axis. So what is the moment of inertia? The moment of inertia this body, this point body is m r1 square kilogram meter square. This is the moment of inertia of this body. If this same particle, if this same point body start rotating about the same axis but at a different perpendicular distance r2, now the moment of inertia of this body changes, becomes m r2 square kilogram meter square, m r2 square kilogram meter square. If it start rotating about the same axis but at a different perpendicular distance, the moment of inertia again changes. What? m r3 square kilogram meter square. So what is one of the major difference between between inertia in linear motion and the inertia in rotational motion? Inertia in linear motion, inertia in linear motion does not depend upon distance from axis of rotation. Actually there is no rotation in linear motion, so this moment of inertia in linear motion remains constant. Moment of inertia in linear moment, moment of inertia बोल रहा हूँ, inertia remains constant. In linear motion, inertia is constant. Inertia is constant, does not depend on state of motion. Does not depend in state of motion, shape and size of body. Shape and size पर depend नहीं करता in linear motion, which is simply equal to the mass of body. Since mass of body does not depend on its shape and size, therefore inertia in linear motion does not depend on shape and size. linear moment inertia, linear motion में inertia speed पर depend नहीं करता, velocity पर depend नहीं करता. It is simply the mass. It is simply the mass, nothing but mass. So does not depend. Suppose balloon है आपके हाथ में, एक balloon है, आप मार्केट से balloon खरीद के लाए. The mass of this balloon is say 2 ग्राम. तो आपने इसमें हवा भर दो या ऐसे छोड़ दो, it will remain 2 ग्राम, बशर्ते कि इसके अंदर की हवा को आप कंसीडर ना करें, उसका वेट आप कंसीडर ना करें, तो it will remain same 2 ग्राम. So does not depend, shape and size of body does not depend on the distribution of mass. Distribution of mass का मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि यहाँ इधर ज्यादा ये मास इकट्ठा हो रहा है, इधर मास कम है, इधर मास बढ़ा दोगे तो कुछ बढ़ जाए. Total mass remains same, the inertia remains same, but moment of inertia, the rotational inertia, depend on the mass of body, the distance, perpendicular distance from the axis of rotation. This is for point mass. Is it clear? For point mass, the moment of inertia of mass, moment of inertia of this point wise body depend on the mass of body itself, also depend on the distance, perpendicular distance from the axis of rotation. If it is an extended body, if it is extended body like this one, the moment of inertia of this entire body, the moment of inertia of this entire body is given by this. What? m1 r1 square plus m2 r2 square plus mn rn square m and so on. So if the mass of body changes, the this m1 m2 m3 will change. If the shape and size of body changes, the distance of this m1 m2 m3 will change from the axis of rotation. If the shape of this body changes, suppose the shape of body become like this, so the distance of point mass m1 m2 m2 will change from this axis of rotation, moment of inertia will change. If the distribution of mass changes, suppose ये body different दो different material से बनी हुई है, suppose लकड़ी का चूरा और रेत या लोहे का चूरा मिला हुआ है जिससे बॉडी बनी हुई है। एक बार आपने बॉडी बनाया, लकड़ी का चूरा, लकड़ी का बुरादा और रेत दोनों, लोहे के बुरादे को लोहे के चूरे को एक साथ यूनिफॉर्म मिलाकर। अगली बार आपने ऐसे बनाया कि लोहे लोहे एक साइड लगा दिया, लकड़ी लकड़ी एक साइड लगा दी। अब मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया बदल जाएगा, भले ही आप साइज और सेम शेप रखें। क्यों? क्योंकि मासेस का डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन डिफरेंट हो गया। सो मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया depend on shape and size of body and the distribution of mass in the body and also the axis of rotation. Suppose this is a body, mass इसका capital M है, it is made up of different particles of mass m1 m2 m3. This is the axis of rotation, AB. So it will have moment of inertia about AB, what? IAB. If this axis of rotation changes, suppose there is another axis, it may rotate about this red axis, PQ. Then the moment of inertia about this PQ is not same as the moment of inertia of same body about axis AB.